Welcome everybody, good afternoon. Here, my team and I, Hector Segura, we will be presenting various pitches to investors about the SDG number 3, good health and well-being. These proposals are centered towards the country of India and we'll be discussing various methods in which to improve good health and well-being inside India.
To start this page, I'm going to talk about the actual situation of India in this health part. India and China are the world leaders when it comes to population, but with numbers that surpass 1.3 billion citizens. In the same way, exists a great gap between upper classes and lower ones. And with this comes that the health system that is offered to the poor people had lacks and is not of high enough quality. That's why it's so difficult to achieve the third SDG, which is good health and well-being. Since being able to take care of you and your body should be a right and not a privilege, is something that we are opposed to and we want to change. Equality in India, there exists the belief that mental illness are not worth treating. And we want to change this as well. Because we think every aspect of your well-being is important, including the mental aspect. We want to propose and show ways to improve and get rid of this problem over time. The first thing that comes to mind is money and investment. However, we are fully aware that economic help and donations alone don't do all the work, but still is an important step as well as the first one. So here are some of our strategies and ideas to help you make the world better.
Our next proposal is to supply medicine to the general population. To keep improving the healthcare system, medicine is extremely important. It's essential for the treatment of most illnesses, and its availability is a big problem in India. The population does not have access to a big amount of medicine to keep going with the treatments. So we propose a form of administration of medicines so they can successfully finish the treatments. We also ask for your financial support so we can afford the medicine and give them or sell them to Indian people. There is also the cost of transportation and packaging of the medicines so they're correctly kept in a good state while they're delivered to the population.
One of our proposals is to make events with the objective of informing the people about the health system and how to treat common illness they could see in their daily lives. These events will have recreational activities with the topic of health for the youngest people. We want to give courses how to treat illness with natural resources they could get in their environment or body. In another case, we want to give lessons about CPR measures if the people need to help a medic team or need to act in an emergency situation. And overall, we want to teach the whole population how to avoid getting sick with this common illness.
Reinforce medical equipment. One of the proposals that we have for our project is to reinforce the medical equipment to the hospitals of India. The things that we want to reinforce, like with tools or machines that are used by the doctors. But why do we need this? There is no point in having a hospital that doesn't have the required equipment to work, apart from the fact that in some cases there is need an a specific tool. Also, we'd like to provide the hospitals with the proper technology machines. For example, well, for operations or for treatments or a specific disease, there is need and a specific machine. Like for analysis, we need a machine of X-rays. For the cancer treatment, we need a machine that can expose the patient to radiation. Obviously, this is made to have a country that has the equipment required to take care of most of the problems that the country is facing in the health area.
In the same way, we are going to give food and supplies to the rural areas so they could improve their quality of life with the objective of achieving a state of well-being among the population. Another proposal is to sanitize the rural areas so the microorganisms that are there will have more difficulty at the time of spreading. On the other hand, we are going to make donating campaigns where people in a more stable economic position will donate an item they don't use anymore, like clothes, shoes, toys, and blankets, among others.
Having healthcare centers and hospitals around to help people is great, but these installations are useless if you don't have the staff. You could have untrained staff, but having untrained staff could be even more dangerous. That's why we want to propose medical scholarships. to have even more trained and well qualified medics and nurses. The scholarship, which will have the name Wellness for India's Care, will have the purpose of boosting interest in this area, medicine, to have even more graduates from this area, as well as giving more opportunities to the population in India, especially to those who are in the need of financial support to become trained medics and nurses, so they can study without the worry of paying the school on time, or if they can even afford to be in a medical school in the first place. We want the population of India to be interested in this scholarship, to have even more staff, so that way they can help save and make better lives. The students who can apply for the scholarship must at least have completed middle school and high school. They will only need to pass an exam with a minimum of 85 of score.
And when we receive enough supplies, we are going to take this to our area and distribute them among the people that live there.